Home. To many, home is more of a feeling than a physical structure. Home is a place where you feel comfortable, where you are surrounded by those you love. It's where your favorite things are. That's why staying at home is so important to so many people. Sometimes illness or disabilities or aging requires individuals to leave home to receive skilled care in a nursing home setting. However, in many cases, there is an option to allow these individuals to receive a similar level of care at home, often without spending any money out of pocket. This option is the Community Alternatives Program for disabled adults and children. It is available through Cabarrus County's Department of Social Services, and it is helping many people, young and old, stay at home even though they have health-related disabilities that require the level of care provided by nursing homes.
I don't know, it just means a whole lot to be able to stay at home. I never have cherished the idea of going to a nursing home, but if I have to go someday, I'll go. But as long as I can stay at home and I can get this program, I'd rather do that.
The Community Alternatives Program exists to supplement rather than replace the formal and informal services and support already available to adults or children. The goal is to enable these individuals to remain in their own homes or to return to their homes from care facilities and to live as independently as possible. Some families use the Community Alternatives Program to provide funding to attend adult day health care facilities. Adult day health care helps caregivers by providing a safe environment and a fun social setting for their loved one to spend the day while the caregiver is at work.
It gives me a chance for my own life, so therefore I can take control of myself. I don't have to be in a nursing home where I have to be up under somebody else's supervision. I can come here and do the things that I would like to do. I love it like that.
It's also important that she can be home with us and she can still enjoy her grandchildren. The children love to have her at home. My 4-year-old, all he says is "my bee, my bee." He's saying grandma, but that's the best he can do with it. And he will, before we even know it, we're fixing food, trying to get things ready, and he's sitting in her lap. And she couldn't do that if she was at a nursing home.
Thank you.
The Community Alternatives Program combines existing support from family caregivers with other services, such as InHome Aids, modifications to the home like wheelchair ramps, non-skid surfaces and widening of doorways, telephone emergency alert, adult day health care, medical supplies, home-delivered meals, personal care products, and nutritional supplements. All of these services are provided through CAP with no out-of-pocket cost for the families.
Unfortunately, we were told, and I'm sure it was said to us in a well-meaning manner, that there's a great percentage of marriages that don't stay intact when a child with special needs comes into the family. So I could see where we would be much more stressed. Financially, it would be a great burden, but by having that help, not only was the family supported, but we feel like we were able to get the things that we needed for Neely too.
Having an InHome Aid is one of the many benefits of the Community Alternatives Program that many individuals utilize to help them stay at home. Depending on the needs and circumstances of the client, InHome Aids can help with household chores, cooking and feeding, grooming and bathing, and for children who are served through CAP, InHome Aids may assist with after-school activities.
Even though we had been taught in the hospital how to take care of Neely, it was all very frightening. And by having someone in the home, we were able to learn to do those things on a daily basis and got very comfortable with that.
The people that works for them, they're so nice. Every one of them that I've ever had contact with are really helpful, and they seem to care.
Some of the aids now that I used to have they come back to see me and maybe come and spend the day with me. Yeah, I enjoyed every one of them.
To apply for services from the Community Alternatives Program, individuals must be eligible for full Medicaid benefits. Those who currently have Medicaid coverage may call the Cabarrus County Department of Social Services at 704-920-1400 to begin the application process. If you or your loved one does not have Medicaid, please stop by the Department of Social Services on Cannon Boulevard in Kannapolis to complete a Medicaid application and request a referral to the Community Alternatives Program. Regulations for CAP Medicaid require only the applicant's own personal income to be counted and not that of a spouse or other family members. This allows more people to be eligible for this program. The Medicaid caseworkers will assist in explaining eligibility requirements in more detail.
We've been on the CAP program for, I would say, close to 10 years. We were able to sign up before we left the NICU, and I think if I were to name probably the part of the CAP program that has helped us the most is by taking care of some things for Neely, some important things, and allowing us to be a family as much as we could.
For more information, call the Cabarrus County Department of Social Services at 704-920-1400 and speak with an adult services intake worker, or you can log on to cabarruscounty.us/social and click on the Services and Programs link.
It has given me a way of life because I get a chance to come here to Coltrane Life Center and deal with and work with people my age. I don't have to stay at home and twiddle my thumbs. I just come out here and have a good time.
It's so much better to be at home, and because you know you have your old familiar things you've had all these years, and your friends knows where you're at, and it's close to my church and everything. It's just real important.
And I advise people that instead of going to the nursing home, that could get on the CAP program, stay at home. Ain't no place like home.
Make the call today because there's no other feeling like being home.